What's up, fabulous? Narz here, and on today's Daily Fix, Genshin Impact and Sonic Frontiers are dominating Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok in the Game Awards Player Voice category. The Callisto Protocol studio had chalked some of its performance issues up to a clerical error, and Cyberpunk 2077's multiplayer mode was quietly scrapped following its turbulent launch, according to one developer. Let's get into it. The Game Awards' plethora of categories is largely decided by a hand-picked jury made up of members of the media and game industry. But its Players' Voice Award is 100% fan-voted, and fans of Genshin Impact and Sonic Frontiers have shown up in droves to vote their picks in a major lead over the competition. The final round has seen gamers narrowing the nominees down to just 5 games, and by the third and final round, the list includes Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Genshin Impact, Sonic Frontiers, and Stray. At the time of this recording, Genshin Impact is holding a strong lead at 40% of the vote, with Sonic Frontiers at a comfy 39% of the vote. Meanwhile, Ragnarok bumped from sitting at 5% to now 9% of the voting audience, with Elden Ring dropping from 8% down to 6%. Stray has managed to grow from 1% to 6%, so there is support for our furry little friend. With a day left for gamers to vote, it really looks like Genshin Impact might take the win, so if you've got a problem with that, you better go vote. Moving on, the Callisto Protocol has had a rocky launch, and there have been reports of performance issues, crashing, and kernel errors across all platforms. Now the CEO of developer Striking Distance Studio has come forward to state the issues were due to an error caused by someone rushing on the job.
In a string of replies on Twitter, CEO Glen Schofield explained that at launch, one of the devs hurrying to fix issues loaded the wrong patch file. While this is certainly an explanation, many have complained that Schofield's comment, throwing his employees under the bus, was in bad taste. Many responded to the CEO's statement stating that crunch time and rushing the devs is completely under his purview and ultimately a reflection of poor business practice. Schofield eventually changed his tune, stating that,
"I'll figure out how this happened, but right now my focus is fixing. All our energy is on that. In the end, I'm responsible and accountable." As of December 4th, patches are live for all consoles that will fix most performance-related issues, crashes, and frame rate drops. The studio has promised to listen to player feedback and will continue to share details on upcoming improvements. And finally, we've been hearing about plans for Cyberpunk 2077's multiplayer since long before the game's release. And according to one senior Quest designer, CD Projekt Red has scrapped that mode following the main game's extremely rough 2020 launch. Speaking with Eurogamer, Philip Weber revealed that the entire studio shifted its focus to addressing known issues post-launch rather than future content. He said, quote, "We really needed to look at what were the priorities for Cyberpunk after it launched. Their priority was that the main experience will run for the people in a really good state, and essentially, the switch of priorities meant that other R&D projects had to go away. With Cyberpunk, we wanted to do many things at the same time, and we just needed to really focus and say, okay, what's the important part? Yeah, we will make that part really good." Cyberpunk's multiplayer DLC was postponed until 2022 and then later delayed even further until it eventually just disappeared from CDPR's plans. Now, if CDPR decided to, let's say, bring back developing multiplayer mode, would it be a success like GTA Online was to GTA 5? Would fans want it? I know I personally would want it, but let me know in the comments how badly you want a multiplayer mode of Cyberpunk 2077. And that's your Daily Fix for today, December 6th. Tune in to IGN this Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern to catch our exclusive Game Awards pre- and post-show deep dive into all the new trailers, reveals, announcements, world premieres, and more. I'm Narz, and remember to always stay fabulous.